Hi guys, this is Brendan from Lemplates, and in this video, I'm going to show you how to use Asana templates to build reusable templates and checklists step by step. If you work in operations, run an agency, or collaborate inside a team, this approach can remove a lot of repeated work. So what are reusable templates and checklists? A reusable template is a structured project that you can spin up again and again. A checklist is that same template running as a real task. So who does it help? It helps ops teams repeating the same processes, agencies onboarding clients or delivering work, and even teams that want consistency without constant follow-ups. The real value isn't the checklist itself, it's removing decisions people shouldn't have to remake every time. So, as an example, we're going to create a new project. In this template, we will create with the help of AI. We'll call this client onboarding workflow. What is a nice feature here is that AI searches its database in the system and it actually comes up with quite a good template. Every client onboarding follows roughly the same steps: account setup, access requests, kickoff call, internal handover, etc. etc. That makes onboarding a perfect candidate for a reusable template. All right, here's our example that has been generated, and I'm going to run it. There it is. Now I can review. This is the step where I go to every single one of my tasks and I can look at what I can add to it. Okay, the welcome call with the new client. I can assign a person to this step. Documentation. I want to add a task. Ensure FH112 form is completed. As an example, this can be assigned to me. Then I review my steps. If I want, I can add another section, but so far this looks pretty complete to me. I can also look here and assign priorities to it. There's a due date that automatically gets populated by the system and AI. If I want, I can change it and the system automatically updates it. Further to that, I can go edit more settings. I can duplicate this task and set it to the team member. I can copy the project link and send it to someone. I can save it. And if I actually go into the project settings, I can create a new ownership to it. I can set in dependencies and scheduling. Also, if I like, I can assign it a due date that needs to be done by Friday. Fantastic. This is where Asana works really well. If you look at it, each step is explicit, it's owned, and it's time bound. What is also quite nice is the progress updates that you receive. As that's being completed, it is shared with the entire team. So instead of managing work in your head, Asana makes progress visible. What's also nice is it's the same structure every single time you use it. There's less onboarding friction, one training session, and your staff know how to do this. Also, fewer missteps. So once the template exists, reuse becomes a default by behavior. What is quite nice is you can have an overview of the template. You can look at it in the board view. This is referred to as a Kanban board, a timeline of which steps need to be completed when, and even a dashboard to look at the progress and the status of this project. This works really well for task management, but it becomes harder to analyze execution over time. For context, this is how we do this in Limplates, which is the tool we use ourselves. So there is a brief contrast. It's the same workflow or similar workflow concept. Let me use that example. Client onboarding checklist. The reuse and execution visibility is extremely high. Steps are explicit, quite clear, can be easily assigned to team members, and if you like, you can add a note to a specific step. This keeps it focused on the limitation. It's just enough to explain to the member exactly what they need to do. If you want to see this approach in full, Limplates is linked below.